get ahead of market transitions, innovation processes that could be replicated at scale, a strong culture that was focused on customers, and a network architecture that gave us incredible flexibility to innovate and move into new markets. None of these things happen because of dumb luck or the boss's winning personality. These practices start with some of the fundamental values and lessons that I learned from my family while growing up in West Virginia. They incorporate what I've learned from many great leaders, both inside and outside of Cisco, and they've been honed through practice and some pain. I've watched my first two employers, IBM and Wang, go from being giants in the industry to failing, and learned why. You have to compete in the moment, but also rise above the short-term wins or problems to think 3, 5, and even 10 years out to pursue bigger and bolder dreams. At Cisco, we were sometimes too early or we took on too much. But the reason we ultimately stayed on top is that we focused on connecting the dots. We developed a playbook for everything from how we acquired companies to how we managed people, how we dealt with customers to how we digitized countries. Far from slowing us down, these tools allowed us to reinvent the company toward where the world is going instead of where it is today. It is a powerful skill set that can make any team unbeatable. Whenever I learn something that's really powerful in my life, I want to pass it along. I've had the opportunity to share a number of these lessons with others, and I've seen how they work again and again across a range of situations. That's why I'm writing this book. The opportunities over the next few decades will be staggering. Every person on the planet has the potential to compete. The average seller on eBay does business in 7 countries. With digitization, anyone can innovate and leapfrog the competition at a scale and speed that's unprecedented. There's no entitlement, not even for Silicon Valley. I'm now working with entrepreneurs and leaders in the United States, India, France, and other parts of the world who could lead the next great wave of innovation. Through JC2 Ventures, I am investing in and working with startups to help them scale to become the next Cisco. Some of them won't make it, but I believe that many of them will, creating jobs and opportunities far beyond the scope of anything we can picture right now. What will differentiate the winners from the losers won't be technology or capital, but leadership and a willingness to learn. The lessons and practices that help me are proving to be powerful for many of the people I coach. As an advisor to President Emmanuel Macron of France and Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India, I've seen how visionary political leaders can transform their countries into startup nations. At JC2 Ventures, a company I co-founded to invest in startups and help the leaders scale, I've seen how the playbooks I used at Cisco can work in businesses as diverse as cricket farming and drone security. Candidly, I get more credit than I deserve. My success is due to the incredible passion, discipline, innovation, and teamwork of Cisco's people. Every CEO likes to say that. In my case, it's definitely true. I worked with many generations of chief financial officers, sales leaders, engineering heads, and other leaders who knew far more about their areas than I ever could. I was lucky to have the most brilliant engineers in Silicon Valley work with me to build great products that really changed the game. And I had a job that allowed me to interact with leaders worldwide who inspired me with their vision and taught me how to lead. Most important, I've had Elaine, my best friend and wife, for more than 45 years, and our 2 children, Lindsay and John. They have inspired me, supported me, and put up with my foibles, and the frustration of a family member whose passion